Today, we'll be exploring the Elmwood Wreck Dive. The wreck lies 150 yards off the beach at Greelickville Harbor Park. The wreck lies at a depth that varies between 20 and 35 feet with a bearing of 270 degrees from shore. The park is on the right-hand side of M22 just past the tall ship dock about 2.5 miles north of Traverse City. The wreck is the remains of an old wooden tugboat. The boat is partially intact, but part of it is also damaged. There's a lot of boat activity near the wreck, so I strongly recommend a dive flag if you dive this. We are now approaching the wreck. We found it by continuing past the drop-off in line with the northmost swim area buoy. I'm showing the top view since I think it is the most interesting. As the video progresses, you might notice that the background changes between blue and green. I believe this change is caused by the sun glowing behind clouds if you wondered why the color was changing. I also wanted to point out that this wreck is named the Elmwood Wreck since nobody is quite sure what the name of the actual ship was. From research I found that it is sometimes referred to as the Frank Charles, but it is not known whether this was the actual name. Now that I've shown you the top and side views, I'm going to show you some views that are close up. You'll see mussels all over the wreck since it is at a depth that is conducive to invasive coaga mussels. I also thought that the views of the exposed gold were interesting since there aren't very many of them. I'm also using the dive light in some of these scenes since they would be very hard to see without it. We're now heading for the surface by going up the drop-off. I'm sure you can see the dive flag as we got really close to the surface. I really enjoyed this dive. Elmwood is certainly one of my favorite dives in this area. I'm also going to show a quick view of the shore as we swim back.